Welcome to the right renovation. Keep motivated and stay on board. Good morning everyone. I'm up early, cracking on. As you can probably see, floor was up. And quite a bit of the floor was renewed at one point. And it was done quite well. So this morning, I've had all that up. Took the felt underlay up. It's all outside ready to go to the tip. I put my new switch on. I do like these finger plates. I think they're a nice touch on walls. Rather than just having a switch, for putting a finger plate around it, switches are only, you can buy a box of 5 for like 10 quid from Screwfix. And they're quite good. They come with caps for the screws. Put my USB switch in, a little plate around that I think is nice, gives a nice little decorative touch. And I'm going to start with the skirtings. I think I'm going to try and get them on. Been a busy morning. The skirting boards are back on. As you remember me telling you, it's all had joins in it, which it has. So I've left the gaps there and there and in the corners. I've glued them back on with OB1, put a few spaces under because the floor dropped slightly where the radiator was. We've got them all back on, all glued into place. I've caulked all the tops. Just got to put some filler in the top of there because that didn't quite work. Fill them gaps, but that's what I'm doing now, mixing up some filler. So they're all back on. Obviously they was already on. So what I'm going to do now is mix up some filler. I'm going to fill all these gaps, any divots I can find in the skirtings anywhere, to get them ready for the first coat of undercoat. And I think they're going to look nice. We've filled the skirtings, as you can see on the joins. Done the best we can with what we got, but I'm going to sand all these down. So I've got a bit of a join there. I've actually put a couple of screw holes in that skirting to hold it back. There's a join there. You can see I've just overfilled it with filler. That's all. Doesn't look very pretty, does it? But as you can see, we've got some touching up to do a bit with the paint once I've sanded that down, which I will do. Today's goal, sand them down, get 2 coats of undercoat on the whole skirting and the door frames. There and there. 2 doors downstairs, which I'll show you. I still haven't bought a vent for there, but I'm going to keep all the doors up here the same. So if I can make, how many doors is it? 1, 2, already got one on. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can make 4 doors, good doors out of them. I'm motivated, I'm on board. Let's go for it. So we've got a coat of paint on the skirtings. I think I did that in time lapse all the way around, done around there. I've just stuck that door in. I've not fitted it, just stuck it in the hole. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hang the door. So if you remember when we did it last time, what you're going to need, you're going to need a couple of airbags. These are a brilliant tool, these. Lay them down on the floor there underneath your door when you get it in place, and you pump them up, do it with your foot if you want, and get the door to exactly the right height you want it, because this door's been butchered, so it's going to have quite a bit of a gap at the bottom, but I'm having new underlay and carpet down, so it's not all so bad. These are decent chisel set. Like we spoke about the hinges, don't buy them horrible, crappy, flappy things. Buy these with the ball bearings in, and they're not that expensive. So I think I got 20 sets for 25 quid, something like that. I knew one of these because you'll find on these renovations in the old doors, all these are knackered. What it is the bar that goes through there wears that out. And you'll find when you take your handle off, you'll see all putting your doors through your bits of metal and stuff, and it wears them out, and they're just no good. For the sake of buying a new set, a new mortise latch, like that. So what you want some 30mm screws, hinges. I like them because they've got reasonably sized, got smallish heads on, and they sit nice in the hinge. You need obviously some new door handles. Like I said to you before, door handles, dead expensive nowadays, can't get it, but if you search Amazon, you will get a bit of a deal. I got a bit of a deal on these. I think I got 10 sets for about 25 quid, something like that. Just have a good search around for that stuff. And then I need my finisher, just to help me take out the depth for the new hinges when we put them on. That's all you should need, really. So what I'm going to do is, like before, I've marked out roughly where I've got to be because I filled in the hinges on that door where they were. I will fill these in once I've got the door hung and that. I forgot to do them when I was sanding it down. I'm going to mark out where these are around the edges. I'll probably stand the knife around the edge of the hinge. Then I'll use my finisher to take it out. Do the same at the top. Then I'm going to put the door in place, put my airbags down, put the door up, because this door's terrible at the top. I'll show you when it's on. Hinges on a time lapse. I don't know how quick, obviously quick. Put my 2 airbags under there, slotted the door in, pumped it up. Pretty good, you know. What I tend to do, the door's all over, so you're always working with an odd shape. But if you can try and get the gap about the same both sides, you're not going to be far off. So all I need to do now is mark the hinges where they need to go. I'm a bit unsure about this moulding. I don't know why they put the architrave so close. But what I'm going to do is going to mark it and I'm going to chisel out where I think they need to be. See what happens. It's looking good so far. Okay, so the door's on. It's been a pig, and I didn't realise how bowed it was. If you look up at the top, the door shuts there, but there's a little bow in the door. It's just bowed out. She's a pig. What I might have to do is put a little lock on the other side, just when I'm not in the bedroom, just lock it just to try and bend the door back. I mean, it's not something you cry about like, but the gaps are pretty good. I'd sand the top as you saw, get that right, but it's a right funny shaped door. I can drop the handles on, test that that's okay. Happy days. Then I'm going to get it painted. I'm not going to put that one on today. What time is it? Anybody know the time? That's on, and I'm happy with that. Looks terrible at the minute, doesn't it? It's like a proper shabby chic door. But you can see how much I've sanded it down, so hopefully we're going to get a nice door out of that. Obviously, take your handles off when you paint. Don't paint around your handles. It's just not the done thing. Take them off. And handles look so much better sat on top of paint rather than you trying to paint around them. Just be a bit careful on your hinges when you're doing them as well. Today's goal, has it been achieved? No, because I've only got one coat on these skirtings, but I've got one coat on everything, which is good. Plus, I think I was only going to hang one door, and I've got both of them all. 3 inches on that one, only put 2 on that, it's only a cupboard door. Fits nice, well, it fits better than that one actually, because that's bowed. You can do it, you can do it. It's only a bit of graft. We're not spending a lot of money. I bought my vent, there you go. It's a bit bigger than I needed, but I wanted to make it look bigger, to be honest. I didn't want a little one. So that's going to slot on there nice. Tomorrow morning, up early, everything that's white is getting another coat of undercoat. So that's going to take me about an hour or so. But I put the latches in that one. It all tested them all. They all work perfect. So I haven't bothered putting the handles on. Like I said to you, take your handles off. Don't paint around your handles. Tomorrow, everything that's white is getting another coat. I'm going to go round with the mat, pick out, do a bit of snagging as they call it, and you know something, we're not far off. Maybe tomorrow afternoon I can start getting some gloss on or get the radiator on. Always look out before you finish, just in the corners that you've got no drips, like here and there. You can see where I've sanded it to death. Another coat of that will cover it, and the gloss will definitely cover it. Yeah, you don't want any drips drying, so it's worth just spending 5 minutes before you finish, just going over the corners to make sure you've got none of them horrible drips, because I don't think there's anything worse than to see a drip. Apart from me. If it's your first time around here, please hit that subscribe and hit that like button. Any comments you've got, throw them in. I don't want to bore you with stuff. That's why I don't video me painting and stuff like that. I just put it on time lapse. If you want me to do anything differently or show you anything differently, you know, let me know. I'm happy to go. This is my first time doing stuff like this. I'm enjoying it. It's nice. It keeps me motivated, because I'm hoping I'm motivating somebody out there. Early up tomorrow. Get motivated and we'll stay on board. See you in the morning. Good morning, it's Thursday morning. Like I said, it's paint day. Stripped all the bedroom back again. Something you will have to get used to doing. I just physically ain't got anywhere to put bed. Little bedroom's full of clothes and all that. The other bedroom's full of all my crap. So you have to work around it, but it don't take 2 minutes, just tip it all up and get it out. So today, paint, everything. So all the skirtings, all the doors. Hopefully that'll be the second coat. Then we'll get some gloss on. Probably address that and possibly look at the radiator too. Let's get on with it. Okay, that's all the whites whited. So there's 2 coats on the skirting, 2 coats on both sides of the doors. Door frames, so 2 coats on that. I've added that bit of door frame, you know, the bit that was missing, that bit. Done that. I'm going to cork up the side. See down here, I'm going to cork all that. Just wait for this paint to dry. Cork it up, cork. It's had about 20 nails in it to hold a little piece of architrave on. Annoying when you come across stuff like that, but there you go. So I'll just dab them in with a bit of cork, give that a quick flash over. I'm going to let it dry. I'm going to put the vent on. It's strange, them vents, you can put them on, but it's just strange how you put them on. I'll show you what I mean. I bought one of these, an adjustable one, which means you can turn the vent in and out, which is always a good idea, but I think on the coldest of nights you could move it, and it's the top that moves, not the back. And what you've got on the back is these little configurations where a screw will go in the wide bit, there, and there. And then you pull it down. Is that right? No, it's got to be that way up. That's it, sorry, they go in. They go in them bits there, the screws, and you pull down so it's onto the shank of the screw. That holds it in place. You'd be thinking, crikey, how am I going to get them in the right place? Because there's not much play in it. But this vent does have a bit of play in it, so it comes off away from the front. So we can put that on the wall, centre roll the bigger parts, 4 raw plugs, 4 screws that the heads fit into them nicely. We'll screw it up, not too tight, and then all we need to do is come along and slide this back on. Might be easier said than done. It's got some lugs there, and there, and they go under there. So it's a case of, we might have to bend it a bit. So we need to get that on, then we're gonna have a look at that dastardly radiator. Everything's going to plan. I'm motivated. I will have a cup of tea. I'm gonna have a think about this. I'll see you in a bit. So I've offered up that, made it slightly higher, so obviously it'll pull down. Marked all my centres. I actually used the hinge centering tool to go in the holes. So I've got them nice and central in the holes. So I've got the 4 holes in there. What we'll do now is put the screws in, and they should pull down nice and tight. Let's see how that goes. And you see, it slides, the front slides. I think my video wasn't running when I did that. I thought I'd press run. And that's perfect. Looks nice. All I need to do is fill under here. For some reason, they cut the skirting around that old vent. So that doesn't look particularly good, but a little bit of filler, sand that down, it's going to look good. And give it a little undercoat, ready for the glossing. So I'm going to leave that open because obviously you need the air coming through. It's all about circulation and not letting the chimney breast go damp. So good job.